Initially, Kyiv used the A-22 sports aircraft to carry out strikes deep into Russia, but recently such drones have been spotted near the front line, Forbes reports. Experts have drawn attention to the fact that the A-22 is usually used to destroy oil refineries and enemy rear headquarters. Now the drone has been spotted closer to the front line. This is not surprising, since Ukraine produces many drones of various types. These drones are also successfully destroying Russian strongholds, trenches, and fortifications in border areas. Recently, Ukrainian engineers have managed to modify the A-22 so that it is no longer just a kamikaze drone, but a bomber that returns to base after completing its mission. This could allow it to strike Russian regiments, divisions, and field armies where they are most vulnerable, in their bivouacs, vehicle depots, and supply depots, potentially 20 kilometers from the front line of contact and well beyond the reach of smaller drones. Of course, a drone will not perform all the tasks that combat aircraft can easily perform, but the Ukrainian Armed Forces do not have many of these combat aircraft. Ukraine was promised a total of up to 100 F-16 and Mirage 2000 aircraft, which is why it makes sense to send the A-22, which costs around $90,000, on combat missions, not only deep into the Russian Federation, but also to the front line. Stocks of old Soviet planes are finite, however, and Ukraine's European allies don't have many more F-16s and Mirage 2000s to give away. The only other feasible source of surplus manned fighters, the United States, is an unreliable ally at best. At worst, the US under President Donald Trump risks aligning with Russia, so it makes sense for the Ukrainians to send A-22 drones on missions that might otherwise require a multi-million-dollar and virtually irreplaceable manned jet. Kyiv-based Aeropract can always make more A-22s. Both Ukrainian and Russian forces have adapted to a new normal of sporadic but intense clashes, with significant areas of eastern and southern Ukraine still under dispute. Humanitarian aid continues to pour in, though the effectiveness of these efforts is hampered by the ongoing hostilities. The war has become a defining issue of the early 21st century, highlighting the complexities of modern warfare, international law, and the resilience of the human spirit amidst adversity.
At least 41 construction workers were trapped after the large group was swept away by an avalanche near India's border with Tibet on Friday, officials said. According to Associated Press, the incident took place near the Mana Pass in northern Uttarakhand state, and 57 construction workers were initially buried under snow. Senior police officer Rajiv Swarup said rescue teams have pulled out 16 workers so far. Swarup said 3 of them were transported to a military hospital for treatment and efforts were underway to locate the other missing amid adverse weather conditions. Uttarakhand's top elected official, Pushkar Singh Dhami, said the National Disaster Response Force was helping with rescue efforts. The ecologically sensitive Himalayan region, which has been severely affected by global warming, is prone to avalanches. In 2022, 27 trainee mountaineers were killed in an avalanche in the northern Uttarakhand region.
नहीं आया। अरे इसको उठा लेंगे, बाकी बंदे को तो ले आओ जो और बच रहा है। जल्दी से आगे लाओ ना, चार अंदर जंप कराओ, वहाँ से पकड़ लेना, उधर से लेके आओ, इधर से रास्ता बीच कर रहे हैं, उधर से लेके आओ। हम उधर से ले आएंगे, ठीक है। अपने चार बंदे अंदर जंप कराओ और उधर से रास्ता ये चल चार बंदे और सब और चाहिए, रेस्क्यू भी हो और स्ट्रेचर
लौटन सब लोग लौटन सब लोग लौटन सब लोग